Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be kind of like my brand deals video that I did recently where I kind of just took some frequently asked questions and got to them. So today I want to talk about like this concept of, do I need a niche? Especially for influencers and content creators. Like, it feels like there's two sides to this topic, right? You have people on YouTube and you have coaches saying, no, you don't, like, you don't need a niche, you know, this is all hokey pokey or whatever. Hokey pokey, who even says that? Okay, and then you have like other people who are like, you need a niche, yes, yes, yes. Now, I kind of obviously am gonna break it down as to like what we believe here at Sidewalker Daily in terms of just like overall business and strategy, because that's what we do. We help influencers with their business strategy. We help content creators with their business strategy. So we are in the business of like literally helping you set up your business. We're not in the business of like Insta fame or like inspo. For us, it's just, we want our creators to monetize. We want our creators to make money. That's how we like have our results, right? So all our testimonials that are like, Sidewalker helped me, you know, get a new brand deal, or Sidewalker helped me XYZ, that's what we want. Like, that is what fuels us as an agency. So that's where we stand. So that could probably be a very clear indicator of what side we're on, right? So in terms of, do you need a niche? It really boils down to, is this a business or not? Period. So many people just want to produce content, whether it be on TikTok or Instagram or even get on YouTube. They literally just get on YouTube and they're like, oh, I want to talk about this, that, the other. And they have a full-time job, so they don't need a plan B, right? When you're making money and you don't need a plan B, you kind of can maybe afford to create content that you want to try out. But when you don't have a plan B and you kind of like, it's either sink or swim, you need to monetize, you're gonna see how quickly you're gonna want that niche, right? Because you really don't have an option just to kind of be able to post your creations for fun, so to speak. I think what it comes down to is, if you're a creator that wants to turn your influence into a business, or wants to turn your content creation job, you know, into an actual business that supports you, where you're working with brands, you know, regularly, or you have your clients, or this, that, the other, the niche is important, because the niche is what is like, it's like your first appearance. So a lot of times people will be like, oh, like my niche is travel. Okay. Travel is not a niche. Travel is an industry, right? Are you an adventure traveler that loves to showcase the best spots in California? That's a niche. That's super specific, right? So just choosing an industry is not saying you have a niche. And I think that this is kind of like what helps people separate you in terms of, is this person serious or not? Especially like, for example, on TikTok, right? If you land on someone's TikTok page and it is so clear the type of content that they have, people will want to binge on this type of content. And it's like YouTube, right? People will always say, oh, Nina, oh my gosh, we just binged all your episodes, because they're all within the niche of, and the certain content pillars that I have for our business, right? So like, as multifaceted as we are, as you know, as I am as a person, I have kids, I'm married, I have like, you know, a whole life to me. I don't talk about those things because it's not my business. So I think if you are a creator that is looking to make this a true business for yourselves, the niche is important. Now, there are ways that you can actually fine tune your niche without having to throw darts at the wall or guess. There are actual activities that you can do. There's like processes. And I think a big part of it is not only identifying your niche and drilling down, it's figuring out who is your, you know, ideal follower. People in marketing call them ideal client. I call it ideal follower, because we're on social media, we're influencers, we're content creators, and we're trying to get an ideal follower. A lot of my clients want to work with brands. That's their client. So they need the follower to help them work with the brands. And then oftentimes it's figuring out, what are my content pillars? What are the different themes that I'm creating content for in my niche? So if you're an influencer or a creator that is just starting out, doesn't have a niche yet, or you have one, but you're stuck, you don't really know what to do, you're just kind of like, oh, I can't figure it out, I have something for you. I have a course, it's a mini course that is literally what we have taught for years and years and years to influencers and content creators, to help them have those light bulb moments, those clarity moments of what their niche is. It comes with exercises that you can do. It's gonna give you examples. I'm gonna be sharing my screen. It's literally going to help you so much in discovering your niche, in creating a content strategy based off your niche. because that is so important. You can have a niche, but then you have to figure out, okay, what am I gonna post about day in and day out or for the next year? So I'm going to help you take that niche and develop a content strategy, and you're gonna learn all of this and more in our niche product, which I'm going to link below. I think also if you're just deciding like, do I need to pick a niche? Which one should I choose? Which one should I not? It's really a question of helping you get there faster, right? So if you have a niche, it's just going to propel the speed of your like entrepreneurship journey. Because yeah, like there's people out there saying, oh, you don't need a niche, just wait, like it'll come to you. But like, why waste a year? You know, like why take that time? Like, yes, there's creative time that you need to develop yourself as an entrepreneur, but why not start off like very clear so that you can get there faster, so that you can produce content that is going to help bring you views and a new audience, right? Instead of like switching halfway, which is what a lot of creators end up doing. They'll develop a niche and then like halfway through they pivot and they're starting new, which is totally fine. That happens, but it's just a question of losing time, right? And everyone here is at their own pace and everyone has like a different way of, you know, measuring their success. But for some of my creators, they don't have that time. They are like, I need to do this now. So again, if that sounds like you, then having a niche is yes, important because you don't maybe have that time and that flexibility to just kind of post and see what happens. So overall, answer to the big question is yes, you need a niche. It's going to help people, you know what to expect when they land on your page very quickly. It's going to help them binge your content. It's going to help you as a creator have clarity on what you're producing day in and day out. It's going to not give you confusion, and your audience is not going to be confused, right? Because here at Sidewalker Daily, if this video is all about niching and then the next video on the playlist is like vegan recipes, that would just be really confusing to my audience, right? So make sure that you think about, you know, your channel, your platform, and creating content that adds value and that people at the end of the screen are going to want to consume a lot of it. Like I said, if you need help discovering your niche, whether you already have one or you're starting fresh, take a look at the link below. It's going to blow your mind and help you so much when it comes to clarity around your niche. Anyways, guys, I will see you in the next video, and I can't wait to hear about the niches that you have. Let me know in the comments, and try and be as specific as possible as to what your niche is and what you're trying to help people achieve. What are the results that you want to bring to your audience?